Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will be discussing about fractions, and since a lot of you were having trouble with solving the equations about fractions, so I decided to make a video for you all so that you can later reinforce these concepts whenever you're free. Acha, the first thing that we're going to discuss is what is basically a fraction.
So fraction is a part of a total or a part of a whole. So this is basically one part. Let me share it. So this can be expressed as a fraction now. How can that be expressed? This is one part of a whole, and whole is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we're going to say that this is one part of 7 parts. So 7 denotes the total parts and 1 denote the shaded region. So 1 is our numerator and 7 is our denominator. Denominator expresses the total parts and the numerator expresses the part that we are talking about. So for instance, if I shade these two parts, that means then this will change into 2 over 7. And if I shade these three parts, then this will change into 3 over 7. Now if I make another pie and I divide this into parts as well, and I shade this one part, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This becomes 1 over 5, right? Since this is the one part that is shaded and total parts are 5. But no, this cannot be true. Why? Because these parts aren't divided into equal parts like this one. This is divided into unequal parts. Like this is smaller, this is greater, this is like medium, and then again medium, and then again medium. So this cannot be denoted into a fraction. Why? Because it does not have equal parts. So it cannot be denoted into a fraction. Fraction 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3. It's a very simple fraction. It involves a proper fraction, two proper fractions. And what are proper fractions? When the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Here the numerator is also smaller than the denominator, and here as well. So this is known as proper fraction. Now let me solve these two proper fractions. How are we going to solve them? First, we're going to find a common denominator. So how are we going to find a common denominator? We're going to find the LCM, the least common multiple. 4 and 3 both have the least common multiple as 12. So that means this is going to be multiplied by 3 and this is going to be multiplied by 4. But when you multiply the denominator, you need to multiply the numerator as well. So this again is going to be multiplied by 3 and this again is going to be multiplied by 4. 3 3s is 9. 9 plus 2 4s is 8. So that makes it 9 plus 8 is 17 over 12. Now this can be our answer, but this is not a complete answer. We need to change this improper fraction. And why is it an improper fraction? Since the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this is now our improper fraction, and we're going to change this improper fraction into a mixed fraction. And what is a mixed fraction? A mixed fraction has a whole number as well as a fraction. So 12 is going to be divided by 17. This means 12 ones are 17. And how many are left? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That makes it 5 over 12. So now this is our complete answer in a mixed number. We're doing the same method. We are going to now subtract these two fractions again. And now what are we going to do? The same steps. We are going to find the LCM, which is already 12, and we've already multiplied both of these numerators and denominators with the same number. But now instead of plus, we are going to have minus. And what is 9 minus 8? 9 minus 8 gives us 1. And this becomes 1 over 12. And this is since our proper fraction, so you don't need to change it into any other thing. This is our final answer.